Well, you're watching the women's final of the Basingstoke Open, filmed in late September 2021. And it's a good final in store. It's between Jane Monaghan and Emma Everett. It's the best of 9 legs. Well, it's been great to be back here at the Basingstoke Academy after such a long time away. And it's Monaghan who's going to get us underway here, the Hampshire County A player. And the first thing to say is that there is no sound on this video, and the reason for that is because there's lots of music playing in the background of when this was filmed, so we don't want to get done by the copyright lawyers, so that's the reason why you may not be able to hear too much sound from the video, so apologies for that. But a nice start for Monaghan. First to 5 legs will take today's title. Entry numbers slightly lower than usual for the women's field here at the Basingstoke Academy, and the reason for that, of course, is because when this was filmed, it's the same day as the PDC Women's Series. So the likes of Corinne Hammond, Becca Edwards and Tracy North, who normally feature at the business end of the ladies' competition, they're not here today of when this was filmed. So a good opportunity for players that are here to perhaps mop up. You can see Andy Jenkins and Lee Evans there in the background. That's I think that's a semi-final match in the Open, and the winner of that will play Dan Reed. Well, Monaghan comes into this competition in some good form, it has to be said. Had a good weekend at Chelsea and a good opening weekend in the UKDA county darts as well. A bit more about that in a second. Some lovely darts there from Everett. Likes to play on the 19s, and that is why when she can produce darts like that, gets her right back into this leg. Both players have started strongly. Both players have won couple of games to get to this stage, so we'll hope to carry that form through with them. And of course you can tell when this is being filmed, of course, because you can see the Ryder Cup happening on your screens behind the players throwing. Everett down to 124, pressure on the 170. Still haven't had a 170 on my channel yet, but I live in hope. Someone will be able to produce it at some point, I'm sure. Everett then with a chance to break. Doesn't start on the 20s there. Just looks to lower it. Some refreshments there for Andy Jenkins in the background. 129 for Monaghan. Treble 20 will leave the bull. Now wants the bull. Well, she's frustrated there because perhaps hoped to have been closer, but leaves 41 if this 74 doesn't go. Single 20 will leave tops for Everett. Chance to break. Well, to both have doubles after 7 throws, after 7 turns, is very solid darts indeed. Monaghan now knows this perhaps has to go. And it does go. Nod of approval. 24 dart opener. That's generally what Monaghan tends to kill legs off in. 7 to 8 turns. 21 to 24 darts. It's always consistently around the 60 mark, and obviously has the potential to average a lot higher than that. So obviously plays for Hampshire County A, and she made a winning start to that, averaging nearly 24 in her opening weekend's win. Everett, I'm not sure if she's playing county darts at the moment. I know she, if you Google her, it does come up with performances for Oxfordshire in the past. Another lovely visit from Everett, and that's why that she's certainly of a County A standard, or county standard, of course. Nice last start there for Monaghan. Yes, well, Monaghan did go to the England National and the England Open at Chelsea. Great that those events are back again, of course. Another multi-treble visit from Everett there. She looks to equalise here in this final. Here's Monaghan applying in kind here. And had a couple of high-profile wins in the England National, where she reached the last 8. Beat Sue Smith and Maria O'Brien. Sue Smith's ranked very highly at the moment in the WDF side of things. Maria O'Brien, well, we know what a quality player Maria is. And Monaghan also beat Dee Bateman, who's been at the Women's World Championship on a couple of occasions. Another ton there. Only 4 points the difference between these players after 4 turns. Very strong stuff from these two in the early stages of this match. Everett is down to finish first. Monaghan knows this is a good opportunity to apply some pressure, but 2 treble ones, and you can see what she thinks of that. Well, no finish either, so 6 darts from here for Emma to equalise. Starts on the 19s again. Lovely second dart. Of course, didn't have to go the bullseye route there. She generally would start on the bull because the outer bull will still mean the checkout's still alive, but she had time on her side there. So 76 scored. So does leave tops after 18. Very strong darts from both players here in what's only the second leg, which is good to see. Nice recovery there from Monaghan. So tops needed for 1-all. Has to recover now, so 3 or 7. Well, she'll be disappointed with that. Monaghan with a gettable 92 here to double her lead. It's a bit of a loose one, so 74 remaining. Well, a reprieve then for Everett, who's coming back for double 10. Getting closer. Well, 67 then for break of throw and to double her lead. 50 remains, 10 or 18. Well, she was the single 10 and couldn't find it when called upon. So Everett back for double 5 for 1-all. Tricky double. But finds it with her third dart. Equalises. 1-all. Onwards we go. Both held their throw. Everyone thought it was her throw. So just takes a step back. One apiece. Yes, a good weekend in Chelsea for Monaghan. Lost out to a certain Fallon Sherrock on both occasions. Took Fallon Sherrock to stop her on her runs in Chelsea. Does put it well inside the top 100 on the WDF rankings. I know is after a sponsor, so if anyone is out there looking to sponsor players in the ladies' game, well, perhaps Emma and Jane are two worth considering in that particular conundrum. It's great that the PDC, of course, are starting to do a lot more now for the women's game after years of not doing so. It's been really, really good to see. And obviously 12 women's series events this year is the most that they've more they've ever done, really. So the equivalent of the Pro Tours. So hopefully that continues, and hopefully the ladies continue to support that. And even though Fallon and Lisa appear to be mopping up at the business end, there's still plenty of opportunities there for good money to be won, of course, in a really nice, really professional environment as well. Very much like the Chelsea setup, of course, and the setup here at the Academy, which I happen to think is one of the best venues in the south of England. Monaghan here with a good healthy lead. She looks to put the disappointment of that, the back end of that previous leg, behind her. Everett, no troubles as of yet. It means Monaghan is in the box seat, and that treble 20 certainly helps. That treble 19 helps even more, down to 48 after 18. Always difficult to contend with. And plenty of time on her side here for 2-1. Once double top. Oh, not a million miles away. The last time I saw Monaghan play, it was at the the resurrected Hampshire Open, organised by Chris Skinner. We hope that comes back at some point, hopefully in 2022. She beat Tracy North in the final. That's double 1. So, will she go straight at it? Yes, she does. Nicely done. Nice recovery. 2-1 the scoreline. And onwards we go. All on a throw so far. Yes, do consider subscribing to the channel while you're here. Lots of local darts from the south of England, hopefully to be filmed for the channel, and a few virtual things as well. Not sure whether these two played any virtual darts during the various lockdowns, which, let's be honest, we try and not remember and think about too much because it was grim, but virtual darts did help, of course, kept us going. And some people got really into it, didn't they? But well, Andy Jenkins, of course, and Andy Jenkins behind you there, behind in the background, of course, played a lot in the what was then called the Modus League. Nice treble 20 there for Monaghan, another ton, puts the pressure on Everett. But not too sure whether these two players took part in much of that, but it's just been so wonderful to be back in person again and playing in-person events, real darts against real humans. And long may it continue, really, because the venues have missed it, and so have we. So the novelty of that hasn't quite worn off for me yet, I have to say. But certainly hope to get along to as many events as possible. That was a good second dart there from Everett. She's lost the initiative on the throw, it has to be said here, because this is a leg that she started, and she does trail. £64 points the difference after 4 turns. Wow, she's finding the treble 19 with regularity. Has dropped a flight. Looks to just regroup. Yes, one of the things I should tell you a bit about the Basingstoke Academy. Obviously, it's very spacious. Loads of boards. I think it's got 9 boards which are used for tournament play. Angela Hogan, of course, does a fantastic job, and many thanks to her for all of her efforts, as always, in getting these competitions happening and running them so smoothly. And of course, we thank the venue massively as well. Monaghan frustrated there. She does get down to a finish first. But yes, 9 match boards and I think 4 practice boards as well in addition to those. So another treble 19 there if whoever gets down to 115 is under pressure. 138 won't go. Oh, just 55. Will Monaghan be back for that 83? Okay, so 70 left. Wants the ball. Well, some way off. 47 left if this 83 doesn't go. It's a great opportunity. 16 will leave the bull. Bullseye for 3-1. That was closer. It's probably the closest attempt at bullseye we've seen in these legs so far. But Everett now wants tops. 4-2-2. Sorry, apologies. It's the excitement. Everett can't convert. Monaghan wants double 16. She's already hit this in this match. And she's hit it again. 3-1. There's the first break of the match. And of this final. And she will, throwing first in this 5th leg. Yes, it's a great venue. Basingstoke Academy. This is the stage area you can see. There's are there 3 boards or 4 on the stage? That's a good question. I think it's 3. It might be 4. I can't remember now. But that's a lovely area. Nice and spacious. And then there's a further 4 or 5 on the floor area as well. So it's a really nice setup, and certainly worth the drive for me to go, because when you have a great setup at the other end to go to, it's always very, very enjoyable. Monaghan with another ton. Average is around 61. That was a good last start from Everett, finding the treble 19. Pretty even Stevens in this 5th leg. Crucial leg in the context of the final. Monaghan will want to go within 1 of taking the title. Everett knows a break back would be very crucial for her bid here. 31 points the difference. Great second dart that. Great third one as well. Timely 140. Can Everett respond? Oh, no treble. 6 darts from 184. All close to the treble 20, but couldn't quite find the target. So 6 darts from 124 for Monaghan to go within 1 of winning this match and taking the women's title here. Well, she wanted treble 18, so that would have left the bull. Well, she's down to a 2 dart. I would like to have put a bit more of a dent in that. it does get down to a finish, so Monaghan will be aware of that. Treble 20 for double 18. 76 left, may stay there. Oh, I think she was going for double 18 actually, and it bounced out. So 76 still left, she may stay there. Yes, as more and more players are going for that route, aren't they? The double-double route, whenever there are opportunities to do so. And why not? That is the bigger target. 60 scored for Everett, so a lot of pressure on this 60. Averages stayed the same, been fairly consistent, just above the 61 mark for Monaghan. God, that's a great last start, that. That's a great last start. Well found, moved across the oche, opened up the target, and took out that crucial check out. 4-1. Monaghan is within one of victory. Everett perhaps will be disappointed that she perhaps wasn't closer there, but Monaghan isn't putting a foot wrong here as she seeks to wrap this up. Just a word on county darts as well, because both players of course have county darts experience. It's been fantastic that county darts has come back, of course, the first weekend recently under the UKDA banner in England, and then under the SDA banner, sorry, UKDA banner in England and Wales, and then the SDA banner in Scotland, and so that's been good to see. And again, long may that continue, because it's a very important part of the pyramid, and important for the grassroots of the game. We've definitely missed it. Thinking back to the first lockdown, I know we try not to, but that was one of the first things to go, if memory serves. It was County and Super League darts. I think that's Lee Evans there, who's just saluting at his victory there over Andy Jenkins in the semi-final. So he'll play Dan Reed, and that video will be available on the channel. Just give it a search. Do hit the, without wishing to sound like an American YouTuber, do hit the subscribe button while you're here. Be much appreciated. Creeping towards 350 subscribers now, so much appreciated. Everett, I noticed, has switched to the 20s now, and a bit of success there. But has still got the advantage. There's Dan Reed. Oh, treble 19 and a treble 7, not too bad. One down to a finish first, which she will be back for. That's another treble 20 there, well found. But it's not enough to get her to a finish, so Monaghan does have 6 darts from 155. Can't quite find a way through. But it's down to a 2 darter. Can apply some pressure. This is not a million miles away from the treble 20s, is she? With those efforts. So 75 remaining. This is for the title, remember. For the ball. Well, one championship dart goes missing. There's Luke Getty in the background. Well, started on the 19s. But 45 for the title. Well, that's double 13. So wanted the single. Now needs to mop up. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? She's busted. So, treble 17, the target here for Everett to keep her hopes alive. That's double 3, so 85 remaining. Yep, treble 15 was the target. So, take 2 then. For Monaghan, more tournament darts be forthcoming here. They will be. Double 16. She's been very good on this in this final, and she's very good again. Jane Monaghan takes the win at the Basingstoke Open. Congratulations to her. Commiserations to Emma Everett. Good quality final. That averages just over 60 to the mid-50s. And thank you for watching.